Hiya. Today I'm going to talk about a bit of a personal subject to me, and it's about the fact that I have night terrors. I had night terrors all my life. Obviously, when I was little, they're just known as nightmares, and then obviously as you get older, when you have them, they're called night terrors. So these night terrors can consist of me just jumping up, so sitting up in bed, like out of breath, moving around. I can run down the stairs, hitting the walls, hitting people, screaming, shouting, talking in my sleep and stuff like that. Um, so, so yeah, it's just talking about what night terrors are to me. So, a couple of years ago, about 5 years ago, I went to the doctors about the fact that I still have night terrors. I'm 29 now, and I was just getting fed up, and I'd hit my cousin during the night as well, so it really upset me. So I went to the doctors, and they referred me to Birmingham Heartlands Hospital, where the doctor just went, yeah, we'll put you on medication. So I went on medication, which is called clonazepam, which is an anxiety medication. They didn't actually explain any of this to me. The doctors actually gave me a list of like what it is. And they kind of explained it. The doctor at the hospital didn't. So I was on that for 3 years and didn't really have night terror. Only had one if I didn't take the tablet. You take the tablet half an hour before you sleep, and it's supposed to kind of like help you relax and get you into a better sleep so that you don't have as many night terrors. And basically, towards the end of the 3 years, I started to have night terrors whilst on the tablets. So I came off them because I was like, right, well, there's no point being on them if they're not working, and I don't want to be on tablets my whole life. So I came off them, and I came off them for, I want to say, about 8 months. And then I started a new job, and I was just really stressed. And I find that when I'm really anxious or I'm really stressed, that I'll have a night terror more so. And in January of this year, I had a really bad night terror where I actually whacked my head against my bedroom wall. I do remember the dream being that my room was enclosing in on me, and I was trying to get out, and obviously being a dark room at night, I couldn't actually see anything. So I whacked my wall. I ended up in A&E at 2 in the morning. I had a big black eye here. I think I fractured my eyebrow bit here, bone, but when I went to A&E, they didn't x-ray me at all. I spent 3 hours. They didn't even x-ray me. They just told me to take ibuprofen and paracetamol. So basically, I went straight back to the doctors, and I was like, look, I just need to do something. Oh, sorry. In between this, I went back to Heartlands Hospital, and they put me into their sleep clinic. So they put like probes and stuff on your head, and a breathing monitor, and like down on your chest and on your legs for restless leg syndrome. And they tested me for that. I didn't actually do anything. I didn't have a night terror at all, which really annoyed me. And from that, they basically said, oh, you're not getting enough deep sleep. Either go back on tablets or have counselling. To which counselling costs money, and don't really have the money to do it at that time. And then obviously after this night terror in January, I was like, right, fuck it, I've got to go back on something. So I went to my doctor's, and she put me back on the tablets. And yeah, so they've been okay, but then I've started again because I'm on such a small dosage. I'm having night terrors again. So I'm going back to the doctors today, talk to them, see if I can get some counselling, if that'll help, or if I can get like a stronger dosage of the medication they give you for night terrors. But yeah, it's not a subject that I like to approach. I don't like telling people about it. I get really nervous, especially if I'm seeing someone as well and I'm staying over, because I worry that they're going to think I'm a bit of a freak, because I can scream in my sleep and I just get really anxious. The last time that I slept in the same bed with a guy, I didn't sleep because I was so worried that I was going to have not a panic attack. I've never had a panic attack, but to me, I don't know, I sometimes feel like they might be one. So I didn't sleep at all. So it really worries me, and I'm going on holiday with my friend this year, and I'm really worried about that because I don't want to be away in another country and scream the place down and have them thinking that I'm being murdered. Yeah, it just really worries me. Family, I'm not too bothered about because they know and they obviously accept me. They know that I do it. I don't stay over my nan's house anymore because my nan and granddad have heart problems and I don't want to be screaming and basically giving them a heart attack. So yeah, people really piss me off though, especially my old manager. When I told her that I was going to the hospital for night terrors, the first thing that she said to me was, "Aren't night terrors something that you grow out of?" To which really pissed me off. If I was going to grow out of them, don't you think that I would have fucking grown out of them? No, you don't. There's so many things. I mean, there's loads of programs on TV about night terrors now, and I mean, you can watch all these, like, it's not embarrassing, something like Embarrassing Bodies or something like that, have people who have night terrors, and it causes so much grief and problems and stuff, and it's really hard subject to approach, but especially so for relationships and wanting to sleep in the same bed with someone, but then worrying that, okay, they're gonna be scared at the fact that I might scream the place down because I have night terrors. Yeah, I just wanted to kind of get this off my chest. I've been thinking about this all day, whether to film this, whether to upload this. I put up, obviously, as you can see, if you see my channel, I don't think many people do, the fact that I put up hair videos. I've got loads of videos of me being a prat when I was younger and stuff and rolling down hills. But this is apart from my secret tags one, this is my first one that's going to be personal to me, about me. I mean, if anyone else suffers from them, it would be nice to get some comments and stuff and see how people feel with them. If they're people like my age, 29, that still have them, and yeah, it's just something that you don't approach. That it's kind of a subject. Oh yeah, my kids have night terrors, and it's just like, okay, well, I'm not a kid, I'm a full-grown adult. It does kind of ruin your life because I have to remember where I said, if I'm staying at someone's house, I've got to take my medication with me. I've got to take it half an hour before I go to bed. I have to make sure if I go to sleep before the tablets have kicked in, I can have one. If I stay up for too long, after I've taken it, say like an hour or two, I can have one then. I don't know, I wouldn't say it's worn off or something like that, but I find that if I don't sleep as like after half an hour, I can have one. And it's really stressful and upsetting as well, not just for me, but obviously for my family and people that are close to me. Yeah, don't know what else really to say about the subject, but yeah, hopefully I can get something sorted. I mean, there's loads of stresses in everyone's life, especially mine, that that gets me anxious, and I mean, I haven't told many people at work that I have them as well. When I went into my new job and had my black eye, I basically said that I was half asleep and I banged my head against the wall. And, I told a couple of people what actually happened. My manager was asking me what night terrors entail. So, it was good to speak to someone about that, but really, you say night terrors, people think nightmares and they think that you're just having a bad dream, but it's not that. Half the time I can't actually remember what I've done. I can wake up in the morning and my voice is gone from screaming. My hand will be sore from like either hitting the wall or twisting myself. Yeah, just stuff like that, and it's not a nice condition to have as such, but I'm hoping that one day that I won't have it. But yeah, if anyone does see this and wants to comment on it, it would be nice to get some feedback and see if anyone else has night terrors as well at this age. Anyway, everyone have a nice day. Bye.